room like a predator looking for a very specific type of prey, anything with a pulse and the low standard for ego. Russell was a man who lived his life according to a very specific set of rules, most of which involved expensive suits, hair gel, and an unwavering belief that he was the most interesting man in any room. "So, have you made up your mind?" Russell asked, leaning forward as the new waitress approached. The waitress, a bright-eyed woman named Amy, paused with her notepad. "Made up my mind about what?" "The fact that you are, without a doubt, the prettiest waitress here," Russell said, flashing a smile that he had practiced in the mirror for at least 20 minutes that morning. "Hi, I'm Russell. I'm kind of like the Fonzie of this establishment." Amy tilted her head. "Fonzie, wasn't he? You know, a bit before your time. And wasn't there a rumor he was gay?" Russell's smile faltered for a microsecond. "I'm kidding. Mostly. It's nice to meet you, Amy." He leaned in, sniffing the air theatrically. "That's a nice perfume." "What is it?" "It's French fries and sloppy joes." "Hot?" Russell whispered. "I wouldn't mind taking that to go." Before he could sink further into his own creepiness, Adam Rhodes slid into the booth. Adam was the antithesis of Russell. Where Russell was sharp edges and calculated lines, Adam was soft dimples and earnestness. He was the kind of guy who accidentally got extra change at a vending machine and spent 20 minutes trying to find the owner. "Ah, nice timing, El Polaco," Russell muttered, annoyed at the interruption. "Adam, this is Amy. Amy, this is the guy who's about to ruin my flow." Adam smiled, and it was like a spotlight had hit the table. "Nice to meet you, Amy. And I apologize for anything Russell has said to you so far." "No, he's been sweet," Amy said, her eyes lingering on Adam just a second too long. "Yes, we've been sweet. So, what can I get you?" "I'll have a slice of key lime pie and a coffee, please," Adam said. "I'm thinking about getting—" Russell started, but Amy wasn't looking at him. She was staring at Adam's face. "Oh, my God. I wish I had your dimples. They're incredible." Adam chuckled, a bit embarrassed. "Well, I'd give them to you, but they're a family heirloom. I got them from my grandfather. I got my mustache from my grandmother," Russell chimed in, desperate for attention. "See, we all have legacies." Amy ignored him entirely. "You keep your dimples. I'll get your coffee." As she walked away, Russell turned on Adam, his face a mask of betrayal. What the hell was that? I had something going there. I was building a rapport. And you come in and stomp on my game like a confused elephant. "I was just talking to her." "Man," Adam said, genuinely confused. "You weren't just talking. You were dimpling. It's cheating. I'm out here working like a rodeo clown, doing the heavy lifting. And you just sit there and exist. It's offensive to the craft of flirting." "Dude, I wasn't even trying," Adam insisted. "That's the worst part," Russell cried. "I'm the flirtmaster general. I have rank. You're just a civilian with good bone structure. Whatever you say, General, Adam said, leaning back as Amy returned with his pie. Here you go, she said, her voice dropping an octave. So, I'm thinking about getting some pie myself. What's your favorite? Russell saw his opening. Oh, feel free to lie to him. He likes that in a woman, truth is for people who aren't hungry. Amy looked at Russell, then back to Adam. And what do you like in a woman? Well, Adam said, flashing those weaponized dimples again. Anyone who brings me coffee and pie is pretty much at the top of my list. Well, I'd better go get that pie then, Amy said, a flirtatious lilt in her step as she walked away. Russell slumped. I didn't even order pie. I'm good. I'm just gonna sit here and wither away. Just let it go. Man, Adam said, you're like that little cartoon dog that's always yapping at the big cartoon dog. Don't compare yourself to the big cartoon dog, Russell snapped. You're nothing like him. You're just engaged. That's the only reason you're safe. You're off the market. Is that the best thing about me being engaged? Adam asked. That I'm not your competition? Honey, of course not, Russell said, his voice dripping with mock sincerity. The best thing is that you'd have found some beautiful love that you could share. Pow! Now pass me a fork. I'm stealing some of that pie. Chapter 2. The Guest Room Manifesto. Back at the Bingham residence, the atmosphere was less flirty diner and more active war zone. Audrey was in the kitchen, her eyes fixed on a cup of coffee that she hoped would act as an IV drip. Jeff walked in, looking refreshed. Good morning. It's amazing how great a good night's sleep feels. I actually got up early this morning and went to the gym. Audrey stared at him. There is a cheese doodle on your face. Jeff. Jeff reached up, plucked the orange snack from his cheek, and ate it. I had a good night, too. I cried at a Steven Seagal marathon on TV. You cried at Steven Seagal? The man cannot act. Audrey. It's heartbreaking. Whether he's skinny or fat, the lack of range is staggering. Audrey sighed, leaning against the counter. I missed my presentation rehearsal because I was hallucinating from sleep deprivation. Jeff, we have to do something about the snoring. A guy at work cured his with surgery. Jeff froze. The word surgery to a man like Jeff was equivalent to exile or forced veganism. Surgery? No, absolutely not. Bingham men don't get surgery unless it's life-threatening. My grandfather needed a hip replacement. Did he get it? No, he never walked again, but he rolled with pride. Jeff, this is life-threatening. Audrey said, specifically, your life, if you don't let me sleep. It's a simple procedure. They trim the uvula. The what? That sounds like a girl part. I'm not getting my girl parts trimmed. It's in your throat. Jeff, it's that little punching bag thing. I don't need surgery. Jeff insisted. I'll wear the nose strips again. They don't work. You just look like a white Jerry Rice who can't catch a football. Audrey looked at him, her expression softening, but remaining firm. Look, I have a huge